Got some more water. Let's carry on with episode 4 exactly where we left it. Oh, that sounded like it was going on somewhere else. That was really weird. Okay, so The Wolf Among Us Chapter 4, there's only one missable, and it's the pincushion one. So we just got to finish Chapter 4. Eye of Newt.
What is this place?
I told you, Bigby. I don't know. They muscled me out. I swear.
You seem like a little bitch.
More. I haven't been back here when it was like this.
Warning lights.
This business. It's all I've ever had. I guess that's why I stuck around when they took it.
Damn it. You can't act like you're forced into this and then turn around and help them. You'd still be here if you hadn't flipped that switch out there.
I had to. Huh. You come in here making trouble for me, but you only give a shit now because the crooked man stepped on your toes or something.
He shot me in the chest.
They took this place from me. It hasn't been easy for me. You think I want to live with this at my back?
You're not off the fucking hook yet, Butcher.
Oh, punny.
I so much as smell something that makes me think you're lying.
Doesn't say you're online in my feed.
This is what Beast was delivering. Glamours, other kinds of magic. Could be dangerous stuff.
Huh. Not really sure what to do there. Maybe it'll change? It does want to go to your channel though. Oh. Maybe it'll update. Maybe it'll update.
What are they making here?
I'm just a butcher. You want to talk T-bones? That I can do. This stuff is out of my league.
There are a lot of nasty
No way she's
spells
done,
you can
yeah.
make with the right
That's weird.
equipment. Chains. Who's getting chained up here?
You can't think I'm the only one the crooked man has under his yoke.
Yoke.
Is this what those loans get you? That crooked piece of shit. Ribbons, chains, it's all the fucking same.
I don't know why you're surprised, Bigby.
Maybe just don't touch anything back here, please?
These are raw materials for making magic. Auntie Greenleaf and any other rogue witches out there probably get their supplies here.
Okay. And chalkboard? Hey, welcome back.
Erase it all. This could have been useful.
Butcher. More pizza. Wow. What did they erase it with? A hose?
What the hell is that? I know this isn't your coat. What's it doing here?
It's a coat. What's the big deal about some dirty...
Looks like cranes. It's seen some abuse.
This new setup is dope. Thank you very much.
Handled it just fine.
I'm glad you like it. I don't have that much of a choice about it. This man's got a lot of pockets.
No time for traveler's checks, huh?
Yeah,
Doing this anymore.
I'm in my parents' conservatory. So Cyberpunk crashed at the worst possible time. What happened? That's why it's so cold, Maxie.
Sick piece of... The shard. It's the shard. Finally.
Doesn't look like the right size or shape.
Hold on. I told you what I knew. And look what you did to me. You're just as fucked up as this.
That's very funny,
You
Shackle.
still are. The big
Yep, that's why I'm all snuggled up, because I'm
Is this what
freezing.
You do? You just go around ruining Fable's lives.
I got a little hot. And, I'm sorry, okay?
There is one, but I don't have any spare plugs to plug it into. So I can't turn it
Do you
on.
really think this is gonna be all right? With all this stuff in here, I do know one thing. That's his icon, his symbol. What kind of a guy uses a torture device as his icon? The kind of guy who isn't gonna be understanding about Bigby Wolf showing himself in. So
Big
tell
B.
me this. What the hell am I supposed to do now?
And PlayStation works as a foot warmer. See, that's a good idea.
Looking over my shoulder for Bloody Mary.
Report to the business office. Tell Snow I sent you there, and we'll
The business office. Jeez.
figure something out. Some kind of protection.
You're going to protect me.
Lovely. Okay. Alright, let's roll. Oh, Beans! Welcome back, Saucepan. He was much feared. Sweet, we're getting there. No, we're really piling through this chapter, actually. What do we have tomorrow? Ooh, exciting. We might have something really buggy tomorrow.
Killed the prostitutes. If Crane was helping himself to the community coffers, it means his hand was in my pocket, and you just let him go.
I don't know what you heard, but it didn't happen like that.
Are you denying the facts?
She's denying me the chance to get a word in. Now, Miss White...
Get a word in.
returned. Ah, there's the old wrecking bowl himself.
Bigby, where have you been?
I'm not finished here, Miss White.
You will have to wait. Just one moment, please.
So we got to finish this chapter, the next chapter, and then
Seems you're
rerun a few things from the third chapter.
Buffkin, get this piece in the mirror right
Hopefully these don't take too
Pleasure,
long.
Miss White.
Finally.
Because if that's the case, then we'll have to return to this one again,
You've been gone all day.
polish it off
What did you
again.
uncover? I thought you were going to report back to me. I mean, it's fine.
I had to get real persuasive with the Jersey Devil down at the Lucky Pawn, but he told me that the Crooked Man's door, to wherever it is he hangs his hat, it moves. It's some kind of magic door.
Do you think the mirror will be able to find the door once it's fixed?
That's how Crane did it. That's how we're gonna do it.
Excellent work. Really.
Sheriff,
Thanks.
I could use your assistance. Would you join me at the mirror?
Don't go far.
Tet! Hey Tet, how you
A
doing?
few words of my own with you.
Don't worry. We'll talk soon. You can count on it.
I don't understand.
It's hanging well, Tet. It's hanging well. How's it going for you?
Do you have any idea why?
Sandro! Hey Sandro.
Well, where did you find it? What has it gone through since being separated from the rest? Shattering is a very traumatic experience, you know.
I found it in Crane's coat. The last person I saw with Crane or his coat was that
Spent pretty much all day chatting with friends and playing Stardew. Oh, Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is a game that I really, 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 really want to play. It's on the list to be voted or not, but
How would you if she tried to use you as a
that doesn't
doorway?
necessarily mean we'll be playing it soon. But I'm very pumped for the day that I will one day be able to do it. You can do it multiplayer now, right? Is the multiplayer limited, or can you do everything multiplayer?
It could be a while, Sheriff. I'll find you when it's ready. Besides
Nice.
which, he might not want to
We
come
should
out
do a
with you watching.
co-stream. We should co-stream! Tet, we should
might be
co-stream.
spied on.
If you ask me, you're everything that's wrong.
4 separate spouses?
Fixed? Did you ask about the Crooked Man?
Yeah, I'd do that. I mean, it'll be like 4 years before we play it, but definitely gonna play it with you.
So self-reliant. What do you want from the business office so bad?
What I want is my business.
I can't take those two.
Is it, wait, is it cross-platform?
We're trying to catch
It
a
must be.
murderer, and
It's just a
they're-
PlayStation game.
They're over there bickering about bureaucracy. We're.
I just can't believe there's a hanging body in the background of this scene. That's horrifying. That's so visceral.
You need some help over there?
Yeah, thanks. Go talk to Toad. But just so
Look
you
in the
know,
left.
we can't pay him.
We're all married? Oh,
He
Tet.
really needs to go to the farm, you know. So just break the news and be done with it, okay?
Toad, come here.
I see how it is. Passed off to an underling, eh? Why am I not surprised? Well, you did cause what's
36 hours. What do you mean your first play session? Like, did you rest? Did you sleep?
I tried talking to her about it, but it's like chatting up a brick wall, it is. Now, I'm sure you've got your own agenda, Sheriff.
Oh my god.
But I've taken a real wallet because of you.
Now that we're not in his shop, what more do you know about the Crooked Man?
Don't try to
Jesus,
change
I've
the
never,
subject.
ever, ever been able to do anything like that. That's mad.
Money, you know? My car, total, the gaping maw in my wall. Any of us sound familiar? I'm not looking for a handout.
Look, I don't write the checks around here, but I know I had a hand in it, so I'll try to get Snow to take care of you.
Please do. It's the only way I'll be able to get me glamours.
Yeah. all right.
Glamours.
But, this isn't exactly a new problem with you, Toad.
What's wrong with Haley?
You know that if you're out of glamour, I gotta send you to the farm.
Well, how about your friend the pig? Hmm? Is he going to the farm too? Yeah? You thought we didn't know about him, huh? A worst-kept secret in Fabletown.
Colin isn't.
Piss
your
off, Toad.
concern. You should
She's
worry
just a
about your own
jerk.
fucking
Ugh.
situation, Toad.
Rotten bastard.
Rotten bastard.
That
That's me.
came out wrong.
It's not crossplay? Maybe it will be
If
by
you give me
then.
one more chance,
We can be
anything else,
hopeful.
I'll see a way for me and me boy to stay. I'm not gonna ask for any more than I need. I just want to stay. So what do you say? You just give me enough to cover me glamours, and we'll call the rest a wash. Please, Sheriff, don't take TJ from the only home he knows.
Oh, you know what? I've literally ruined your life.
Done nothing wrong, but look different.
Look,
So you know what?
I'll try to get you that money and get you another chance, but you have to understand, it's not entirely up to me.
Oh, thank you, Sheriff. I knew I could count on you to make me whole again. We get this sorted, and I'll be glamour to the nines, I will.
Hop and a skip. She doesn't
Over
like
here.
him.
You want to talk? Now's your chance.
I've just made my donation funding this office, so direct your questions to Miss White.
Well,
Can't believe we're
at
still in
least
chapter
he's not
4.
trying to get rid of me.
He's not.
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason. You
What
know
is the
that
reason?
as
You've
well
not
as
told me yet.
Look, I'll take care of it later. I told him we'd work it out, so get out of our hair. We don't have time to worry about that right now.
Bigby, what did I tell you?
He's unglamored when this whole thing is over. I'll send him to the farm. No questions asked, okay?
Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this.
I honestly
I just
wonder
keep
what
wondering
the problem
why.
is with people not being glamoured.
Faith and
They're still
Lily.
emotionally
You
intelligent. Why do they have to go and live on a farm?
Any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand or if it was one of his goons.
When I catch the fucker who did this, I'll find out why.
Yeah. Go live on a farm, yeah.
Right. I believe the mirror is repaired.
Yeah. It's weird.
I have to
Basically
say
just getting
I have been
deported.
better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
She's been thinking about that.
Yeah. I want to see where he's ended up, too.
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day
Paris?
the Crooked Man
Wow.
needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
Uh-oh, she's mad. Oh yeah, she's fucking Bloody Mary. Of course she can see us through the mirror. Uh-oh.
Just happened.
We pointed you in the wrong direction. We looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings.
That doesn't rhyme.
Let's not
You can't just do
that
this.
again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down later.
You're right.
Well, he's going to
We
Paris.
need to focus on the immediate.
Or maybe he's not now, because now we've seen him.
Bigby, We don't have a lot of time.
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out?
So trendy.
I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold off.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait.
But what if you don't?
When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. This can't be like it was with Tweedledum. I don't care if it gets out of hand. You don't let it
Don't
happen.
pick doors with signs on them. Yeah, like, you just named it.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can...
Alright, we're gonna bring him back alive. Okay? We're gonna bring him back alive. I'm not gonna
I have
kill him.
enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is,
The evil orange.
you think
The
you're
evil orange?
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
Because of the rhyme! The evil orange. Terrible. The terrible. Here he is. Nice. Obviously we're not gonna knock. If there's an option to bust the door in, we're gonna bust the door in. Bust. Let's kill him. No. Fuck.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss.
Tim.
Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny.
Aww. Well, you don't seem
I
tiny.
have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you weren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing
Yeah,
I
let's
have to
go.
do.
Fine. Lead on.
You seem alright.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard.
I get it. You have a job to do. But you gotta ask yourself if you want to be involved with this guy.
Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm
Oh my
lucky
god,
I
I know. You've said it like
the only
4 or
option I've
5
got.
times now. I don't care.
Keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? Work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's
Cool.
not so bad.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a
Are
murderer.
you fucking blind, Tim?
Agree with everything Crane does?
Let's keep an eye on the Wolf
A
Among
lot
Us
of us
trophies
depend
too.
on him. Some of us never get.
It's crazy. I've got more
Fine,
platinums in the last 24 hours than I've had
he's
in
there.
weeks.
We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Can't you just wait up, Sheriff? Hold on.
Oh. The Plat Central is now. Yeah, we're gonna have a productive few days.
What did I tell you? Stop laughing at me.
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
We got a lot left. 1, 2, 3,
Sheriff Wolf,
4,
sir.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 more plats before the end of this. I was being rude as hell. Uh-oh. I know I recognise that voice. I've made a lot of enemies today.
Thank you, Tim.
We've been a bit wanton
Sheriff is
violent.
the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role.
Hey, Master
Just have to pay
Librarian.
attention to what they need to help
That
them
means
find it.
this chapter's about to end. I wonder how long the final chapter is.
See, Sheriff, we have a great deal to discuss.
If we can potentially get these final few... If we can potentially get these final few episodes out of the way, we could be done.
Alright, you got me here. Let's talk.
I did not tell you to smoke. I think it's as long as this one. Well, we can at least have a go.
I've heard stories about you.
The thing is, I'm worried about overwriting previous,
In the old days, how you picked off those men one by one. Oh,
previous, you know, progress by accident.
is coming. And they would wait. Hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes,
Okay.
and wait for death. And you'd give it to them.
So let's have a look at chapter 5. There is one missable entry in chapter 5.
Oh well.
Should be the third one we find. When in the metalworks, after you examine the workbench, somebody will attack you and somebody will stop it. When somebody is talking to somebody, choose any option that is not hitting them, and they will make a joke about Big Me's mum. Okay. You and 85% of players decided not to send Colin to the farm. You and 63% of players didn't try and remove the ribbon. You and 36% of players went to the lucky pawn first. 73% of players decided Toad should not go to the farm. You and 41% of players agreed to talk with him first. Okay, cool. Let's carry on then. This is loud. That was very loud. Cool. Well, home stretch, story-wise. And then, yeah, and then clean up, because I was a bell end. I think it'd be really cool to eventually see, like, you know, some gritty, edgy character in a game that doesn't have, like, the smoking habit personality trait that you see in, like,
I mean,
like every single grizzled detective. Like, I know he's a grizzled detective, I know it's the stereotype, but it would be cool to see a character that subverts the stereotype one day. Maybe, like, I don't know,
Not if I can avoid it.
has a different weird habit that they do. Vaping, yeah, or I don't know, like maybe I don't know, maybe he's really into M&Ms, or draws on himself, or I don't know, furiously masturbates. Well,
Holly's sister.
it's not as bad
Lily.
for you health-wise.
Do you even give a shit about us?
Kojak, the one that had a lollipop. Lollipop would be good.
That's why.
I don't know who Kojak is though.
It's the ribbon, isn't it?
We're destroying the tree.
No!
Yeah.
We're not burning the tree, Snow.
Hey, you're not really gonna send me to the farm, are you?
I don't know.
Fucking tab on a pizza
Come
place.
She's
Nice.
just... the crane thing hit her hard, and she doesn't really know who her friends are right now.
I love that he's like absolutely ripped, despite the fact that he never exercises or eats well.
Oh God, Bigby!
I'm like, I feel like the juxtaposition between him being like a really lanky, spindly detective and being a huge wolf would be like more interesting. I don't know. I feel like this guy is a pretty big walking cliche.
Bigby, wait.
He's also a total lunatic. I
Make
see.
sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial.
Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal.
Okay, we have to try and keep him alive. It's interesting that when you think about it, the fact that these people are based on fables is not actually that relevant to the story, which is kind of cool. It's kind of random, you know? Like, oh, this guy's the big bad wolf. What bearing does that have? Not really any. Not really any. Sophie's been hiding under the Christmas tree the whole time. I went to see her between, like, in the breaks between the streams. Hey, nerd! The wolf has returned. Yeah, it's interesting. Like, the whole world that they're in is based on fairy tale stories, Tet, but it actually doesn't really have that much of an impact on the story at all. You did, nerd, but you might, depending on how productive we are, we might have another one. We might. Maybe. Depending. There was that one movie that was cancelled due to copyright. It was meant to be The Muppets, but outside of the show, so a detective movie. Huh.
Please, Sheriff.
Wait, so they just used Muppets without, you know, getting,
Do you want a drink? Something to eat?
getting permission?
Vivian makes a very nice, it's elegant. Really, a carpaccio. It's lobster. Sirloin.
Yeah, right.
Scotch.
Only Tennessee whiskey, unfortunately.
Hedge some more, why don't you? Yeah.
What do you think?
I love to hedge.
He's gonna. Mr. Wolf is our guest, and I have every intention of cooperating. So don't waste the silver. Sit.
Oh, that's weird. Okay. I guess there was a lot of T's and C's in that contract.
Why don't you tell us why you're here? It would help settle everyone's nerves, I think.
You know why I'm here. You killed those women.
What women?
Faith and Lily, the girls who worked at the Pudding and Pie.
Did I now? I assume by your confidence in accusing me, you must have some proof of this, yes?
The ribbon?
Of evidence.
Your servant over there told me you did it.
That's a fucking lie. I didn't say anything like that.
Fine.
All I said was that this was your town, and nothing wouldn't happen without your approval. All right? That's it.
If only that were true. Those women. I don't relish telling you that the killings were perpetrated by an employee of mine. It's a very unfortunate bit of business, but I promise you that the matter will be dealt with internally. I just want to
internally
for you and to assure you that it's over with.
Well, I mean, like, they still murdered somebody. Like, it's still illegal. You can't just give them a slap on the wrist.
I have complete respect for you and your job.
I'm gonna break their wrist.
But I simply can't divulge that information. You really shouldn't worry yourself. As I said, I've got this under control.
No, I'm gonna deal with it right now.
Yeah, right.
What do you think this is? Some kind of negotiation?
Well, I'm here then.
The man said he'd take care of it. So why don't you take the hint and get out?
I'm already pissed off. You don't want to make it worse.
I don't really like any of those responses.
I'd love a good reason to put a bullet between your eyes after what you did.
That's it.
I'll do it again.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but in the interest of preserving our alliance, if you have to know, it was Georgie.
Oh, you dickhead.
However, like I said, I'd be handling the matter if you don't mind.
I do mind. You committed a crime. I'm a sheriff.
So just
sit down now.
Yeah, I killed him, so what?
Oh, what a surprise.
You should have just kept your nose where it fucking belonged.
Why'd you do it? Why kill them?
Does it matter?
Look, the fact is, George here misinterpreted one of my instructions.
Misinterpreted?
And I want to make things right. So, let's work something out.
What's there to work out? I'm protected, aren't I?
Your protection has limits, and I think you've far exceeded yours. That you could murder someone in cold blood like that.
You fucking asked me to do this!
And then attempt to blame me for it. You will be silent while we discuss what to do with you.
This is right bollocks, sis.
Right bollocks.
You're just gonna let him do this?
Yeah.
So what do you say, Sheriff? Can we discuss terms? You can have Georgie. Consider it a gift. ensuring our continued cooperation.
I think I'll be taking both of you.
You're not taking me, you fucking ponce.
Hey!
What is this shit? You said
Hey.
you'd cover for us.
For minor infractions, not murder.
Just go with him, Georgie. You're gonna sink us all.
What's wrong with you people? You're really gonna sell him out just like that?
Think I give a
Who the fuck are you?
Who the shit do you think you fuckers
Just
are?
get the fuck out of here.
I do apologize, Sheriff, but I think it's best if you leave now.
There's no way I'm going with him. Are you kidding me?
Things are about to get unpleasant, and I would rather you weren't here to watch.
You can go join that whore at the bottom of the lake for all I give a shit. But he's not taking me anywhere. I'll roll over on the lot of you before I let that shit happen.
What are you saying?
I already told you. I'm taking both of you in, so let's go.
I'm gonna stick to my guns. We need both of them.
This could have gone so well.
I'm sure it could, bitch.
To speak the truth, I've never been a very good mediator. Why negotiate when you can just decide?
Uh-oh.
Did I miss anything good? Well, look at you, all fixed up.
Metalworks. Workbench. Hey up, lass. Everybody's getting all weird now. He's got a cool design, though.
Over here!
Uh-oh.
You're done, Wolf.
Come on, we're pretty much done here.
Uh-oh.
I'd like to say it was nice knowing you, but I'll be glad to see her in.
Hey, Melanie, how are you doing?
Got him now.
I've been spamming X from Undertale. The stress. Hey, Will. Yeah, Undertale was good. We had it done in about 3.5 hours. So, yeah, easy. Very easy. Probably the fastest platinum I've done in my life.
This way.
Although, a certain Mayo-themed game will, you know. Not bad, thanks, Melanie. How are you doing? Yeah, thanks for hating trophies, Toby. Imagine getting a trophy for each ending. Like, goddamn, that would be a weak job.
Come on, Georgie.
Oh, shit.
I know.
I have opened him up. Who is she? That would be actually kind of terrifying. You know what, Bigby is pretty scary. He looks ridiculous like that, though. And then having to live with it, yep. That would be the hardest part. Imagine doing that one first. What is this? Oh, this is the time that we have to do these things, okay. Good, thank you, Melanie. How you doing? That's fine. That's fine. All sleep schedules seem to be poor at the moment. Just jump over them, Bigby. Nice. To think I might not have noticed them if they were being orderly and quiet. It's really stressful that this whole game is like one big QTE. Your mum's got surgery tomorrow. I hope that it all works out well. Surgery can be really stressful, but you know, more often than not, it's not going to be too bad. Give her our best, you know. Best of luck. Hope it all goes well. Are you going to be at school while she's getting surgery?
Gun it!
Are you sure?
Do it!
He's not moving.
Keep going!
You got to babysit your sister. Okay. What are you and your sister gonna do? Thanks, Figs. My thumb is all worn out from the dog shrine.
Come on.
Fuck it.
Stay home and watch TV. Nice. You gonna watch films, or are you just gonna see what's on? Of course, we're gonna have to see tits. Santa Claus 2, nice. What was Santa Claus 1 about? This house of straw.
Come on. We can't stay here.
Hang on. I need a minute.
Okay.
Post-Vietnam. Yeah, Sans looks like a tough time.
I hoped you'd come to your senses. Crooked Man's the one you want.
Would have been fun to watch, though.
Of course, you're too much of an idiot to see that. Or maybe you just like me too much to let me go.
You're coming with me now,
Please, Sheriff.
bitch.
Have
No!
you done enough? Look at him. He's dying.
Get out of the way.
Right, yeah, we can patch him up on the way to court.
It isn't his fault.
He's a murderer. Faith and Lily, he's the reason they're dead.
Look, I know he made a few mistakes. We all have.
He killed two
He made
people.
sure they couldn't talk with those damn ribbons, and then he killed them. You're wearing one yourself. Doesn't that bother you even a little, knowing that man murdered?
Of course it does. Those girls.
So it's all my fucking fault then.
I
You
didn't
fucking.
mean-
You're gonna throw me to the fucking wolf too?
Hey,
You know I
nice,
didn't have
nicely
a
said.
goddamn choice. What the fuck? I did what I had to. You can't fucking blame me for that.
You didn't have to do anything.
Those are some real big mistakes. I mean, murder once, maybe a bit of manslaughter, you know, but two preemptive first-degree murders.
The big boss didn't want to get his fucking hands dirty.
I will be
he
back.
told me
Alright, see you in a
to
bit,
take care
Melanie.
of it. You think I don't know what that means? Either I do what he says or I'm the one getting dealt with.
Oh,
So
he's still
I
in a
fucking
prison.
Killed him, and I'd do it again. 'Cause it's not my fault.
You're still the one who pulled the trigger. Nobody.
You murdered twice. Shame on you.
Go through with it.
Fine, believe what you want. I can
You're a
tell you
penis.
made up your mind. Doesn't matter if it's fucking true or not.
Oh my god, you don't get off from murdering somebody
Go ahead
because
and
somebody
kill me then,
peer
but it
pressured
won't
you
bring
into
back
it.
Lily or
You
Faith.
bell.
It won't free your friend Narissa. And I'm just the sap taking the fall for the
I know, I'm the law. You don't have like a when you're being arrested for first degree murder, you're not going to the police like, oh, it's not gonna bring those people back if you arrest me. And it's like, no, obviously not. You tit. Tit.
But what was I supposed to do? You don't know what it is.
Two is a serial killing, yeah.
How could you know?
Oh my god.
You murdered Faith and Lily. You put those fucking ribbons around their necks.
Right, let's
You
go.
had the power to let them go, but you chose not to.
A bigger boy told me to do it is not a legal defense, exactly.
If I freed them, what would you have me do? Kill her?
Georgie, don't.
It was them or Vivian. So you tell me, if freeing Lily meant she had to die, do you still think I had a fucking choice? What
are you doing?
Oh my god. I just want to arrest him. I just want to put handcuffs on him. Where's the put handcuffs on him button?
The girl with the ribbon. I'm sure you've heard the stories. Couldn't take it off, couldn't talk about it. She used her little purple ribbon to make more of them. To keep our girls quiet. to ensure absolute discretion.
You promised you wouldn't.
All that magic is connected to this little thing. You remove hers, and the spell's broken. They're all free. But you know what happens to her? The same thing that happened to Faith. So don't you come in here and tell me.
I mean, like,
fucked
you still put the ribbon on her.
We were
You
supposed
still
to
put
look
the
out for
ribbon on
each
her.
other. I trusted you.
Wait.
Oh my god.
So you've been helping
You're
this
all going to prison.
asshole?
We don't need to talk about this. Just
I
arrest
thought
them.
You cared about them.
I do. Of course I do.
Just arrest them. Just do it. We've got a verbal confession.
To die. When we built this place, it was just a stupid idea, a gimmick. Discretion is our guarantee. That's how it started, anyway.
Oh my god. Pull a ribbon,
This was
yeah.
supposed to be our place. We were going to be in charge for once, and nobody would try to control us or use us. That was the point. Then the crooked man showed up, and everything just turned to shit.
So, do you get it now? Why I couldn't just...
No, I don't get it
If
now.
you still think it's so fucking simple, then you do it. Go right ahead.
I just want to arrest you.
Kill her
That's
then.
it. I just want to arrest you.
Doing?
Break the spell. Save the fucking day.
Stop it.
I told you.
Oh my god.
Sometimes all
I just
your
want to
options
arrest
are
her.
shit.
We'll find another way. She doesn't have to die. Maybe the witches.
So the thing is, like, when I was playing the first season of The Walking Dead, I remember,
My life is such a
I remember
fucking
that
burden on your
all of the
conscience.
choices that
Don't I
Lee
get a
had
say?
available for him
It's
to
my
make,
life. Like it
um,
was either of yours to give up in the first place.
You don't get a
every single choice that Lee was presented with was something that I could logically see him doing. Every single time he had an option to speak and, you know, make a decision or talk to somebody about something, it was always something that I was like, yeah, I could see. That's good. I'm going to say this, or that's good. I'm going to say this. The problem with The Wolf Among Us is that there is like so much just pussyfooting around to like waste time.
Every day, I have to look Gwen and Han
To like drag the chapters out. Like, for example, you can't finish something early if you do it a certain way. You have to talk around it for 20 minutes, and then you know, even if you know the answer, you can't do it. And it's just like a lot of the things that Bigby has as an option for himself to do don't really make that much sense to me. Don't really make that much sense to me. I'm like, you didn't have to do that. I was going to arrest you. I was just going to arrest you. Like,
Why'd you have to do that, Vivian? Vivian.
yeah, bye then.
Are you happy now? Is this what you wanted?
So, I don't know, like, I really struggle to like Bigby because he's been written in such a way that frustrates me. Like, everything he says and does, I'm like, I can't imagine anything that you're doing right now. While I would love to say I would explore the discussion trees, I'd probably get impatient with all the dialogue and choose the kill them option. Yeah, there have been a few times where I've been interested in the discussion, but so many times characters repeat and re-repeat and re-repeat the same points, worded slightly differently. Like, for example, the doorman, Tiny Tim, just constantly, like, the conversation could have been like 30 seconds long, but it was dragged out to a few minutes. For the sake of him just telling me over and over again that he had a job. We walked down this impossibly long corridor, as he just said the same stuff over and over again, and I was like, I feel impatient. So when it comes around to, like, actually interesting moments,
Don't worry.
when it comes to, like, actually interesting moments, you're already so exhausted. Yeah, like, I'm the sheriff. I don't know why they made Bigby the sheriff at all, because he doesn't seem to work with any, like, lawful authority. He doesn't seem to be able to arrest people, you know? I'm like, why don't you just arrest these two people? Two people have died, you could have patched them up on the way, like...
Rip my limbs off one by one. That's what you want to do, right?
That's not who I am.
Arrest him!
Sure it's not.
You're the sheriff!
No more games, all right. We both know how this ends.
Yeah, you have no power with any laws, like...
Just make it quick. I know what
I want to arrest him. I don't want him to die. I don't want to kill him either. Yeah, this whole conversation could happen by a hospital bed just as easily. At first, the questions that he asked and the stuff he did,
I'll send someone for your body.
the questions he asked and the stuff that he did, I could totally get behind. But the further we've gone into the story, the less logic it has. Smith doesn't want to come in. It's just a bit ridiculous. I don't know. I feel like there's a really good idea here and a really good premise, but the writing just doesn't encompass the logic. Like, this is supposed to be a character-driven story where you make the decisions, but the decisions are all bullshit. How do you both too little and too much? They don't really have a law system though, there's more just like rules to follow. That doesn't feel like a tribunal to enforce anything. I know, but like the thing is, he was told to bring these people in alive. And he's the sheriff, right? In New York. Why can't he arrest people? Why did they make him a sheriff, you know? Why didn't they make him like a private investigator that doesn't have, you know, he can't put people under arrest, you know, something like that? Why don't they make him, you know, really close to the situation, but he doesn't have any... The fact that they made him a sheriff is a really strange decision because it introduces so many loopholes. Yeah, you make the decisions, but only within these very narrow parameters. Like, for example, the woman taking her ribbon off, I bet 100% we wouldn't have a choice with that. That would happen no matter what, I reckon. I bet that would happen no matter what. I don't know, like, I feel like the first season of The Walking Dead managed to encompass your choices very well, because, yeah, you would have ended up the same way at the end no matter what, but at least it gave you some, you know, at least the illusion of making a difference and the illusion of choice. And also the fact that Clementine sees what you do and it affects her gives you a reason to try to be good, and a reason to set a good example. I feel like maybe they learned that. And then season 2 happened as a big fuck you. Season 2 was the most disappointed I've been. It was very sad. Yeah, how you constantly do too little or too much. There's always pussyfooting around or murder. There's no in between. 100%. 100%. I mean, like, the story is interesting, but I'm frustrated by the fact that I'm even remotely involved. I'm frustrated by the fact that I'm involved. I'm like, we could just watch this. This should just be a film. We could slap this on community night. We've got to find the metal bench. Ah, there we go. Right, so once we've examined the workbench, what do we do? After you examine the workbench, you'll be attacked. And the attack will be stopped. Choose any option that is not hitting her. We don't hit her. I did not hit her. I did not.
Big bad wolf. It's about time you showed up.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to.
I'm sure you do. How do you not hit Bloody Mary? Yeah, I guess that's what they counted on, right?
When you finished here.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
Season 1 was a fluke.
Persuade him.
Cut this shit out.
Could have been, yeah. A lot of people in the right place at the right time with the right ideas and the right, and you know, like Telltale was kind of coming up on the
This is just sad.
Telltale was kind of coming up on the radar and stuff, but I guess the expectations weren't on them yet, so they had time to like play around with it. I reckon with season 1, what they did was really, really, really thorough testing. I bet they had the story down in sort of like a, you know, like the start of Morrowind, where you just have like a list of scenarios ahead. Maybe people were briefed, maybe people were given like longer versions and shorter versions. Maybe there was, I reckon they just had lots of time to like really thoroughly test it with people, and get a wide array of opinions and stuff on what they would do and how they would approach a situation. I reckon that's how they did it, and so they managed to make Lee like a very relatable character. And maybe like when season 2 came out and stuff, season 3 and 4, maybe they just had less time. To be fair though, season 4 was good. Season 4 was, I don't think season 4 was the best, but it was my favourite. It was sweet. All those card games and stuff were really nice. Second album syndrome. So second album's always worse because they were under more pressure. I've never heard of second album syndrome. Ow. That wasn't a lot of time. Okay. Sequel syndrome. Yeah. I reckon so. I mean, the thing is, like, you can't expect tons, I guess, from a game that tells you that it, you know, it introduces loads of choice. Not that many games can introduce, like, proper consequence. Ooh, she looks great. It was an obligation to end it in a satisfying way, and the characters were really interesting, really charming. I was thinking, like, when people say her name in the mirror, and they turn around, is it just some woman, like, in a leather jacket? Or does she look like this? And I'm impressed with her design. You got red on you. It's interesting that she doesn't say anything. She sort of whips around. Oh, I'm a wolf now. Okay. Well, I guess we'll get our telltale gripes out in the open this coming week. She looks great. I really like her design here. I mean, she's horrifying, but she looks great. I like that she's definitely a demon, and not just some woman. Yeah, ample time. Ample. Ampoule. Ow! She hits you even if you get the timing right. A lot of these seem meant to lose. See? Oh! I'm an actual wolf now. Yeah, oh, I'm Sith, okay. Must have glass in my mouth. Ooh. Ow! I like this design of the wolf. This one looks good. He looks ridiculous when he's like part man, part wolf. The crooked man is an ashtray. Oh. Plin, plin, plon. I'm a dog. Much prefer this wolf, yeah. He looks so ridiculous. I think it's because his ears are back when he's a man wolf. So he's just got like this completely round head without any ears. So obviously you can see them from the side and he looks a little bit better, but not a ton, you know. This is just a big dog. There's a lot of Marys here. I'm starting to realise that we're gonna struggle unless we can pull something out of our arse. Oh yeah, we're gonna blow them all away. Okay. This is ridiculous! I mean, it works, but it's ridiculous. What a puppy, eh? Gross. I wonder what would have happened if we'd failed that quick time event. Why they made him a wolf from the tail? Maybe it is. Maybe they were like, we need an AoE. We need our not Fable related wolf to have an AoE. Does anybody have any ideas? Am I naked or is it just trousers? I think I'm naked. A schlong among us. Ugh. Oh, my clothes are on the floor. Alright. He's like... What the dickens? The cheeks.
Hello, Bigby.
Ooh, what's this?
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
Because you're too edgy.
This gun holds six. I won't miss next time. Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's
yes.
What I want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial.
Yes, that's
Can
law.
we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
I want to say yes.
Tell me right now. We're not going anywhere until I get some answers from you.
Oh my god. Oh my god, just take him in.
You're going to have to cooperate.
Oh, hey, Seffi. You're out and about.
There's no reason for us
She's
to
out.
each other's throats here.
Not allowed. Not allowed to take him in. Not allowed to agree to his requests.
Caution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't.
She's out and proud. She is.
And I think you know that. All I'm
Hello.
asking for is a chance
Hi,
to
Seffi.
explain my side of the story.
You're out and about. Oh, oh.
I'm a businessman.
I expected more crookedness too.
There's still a lot.
I've forgotten this is a game. I forgot that things are timed on this game.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms.
I'm just so excited to see Seffi out. She's been hiding under the Christmas tree for hours and hours and hours.
I don't need to belabor the point.
Belabor.
Just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to...
Also, my mum went out and I was like, can you bring me back some AAAs for Seffi's automatic feeder? Having looked at it, I've picked the wrong batteries. I'm so annoyed. Got this automatic feeder and I can't use it. I had to order some AA's last minute. And I know that's like such a first world problem, but goodness.
Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here?
You're right, Seffi.
Where this case is concerned.
Hello.
Do you really want the truth?
It's about justice.
I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right. 2 people were murdered.
Yeah, you've been fucking terrible at dealing with that. This could have been sorted ages ago. Hi, Seffi.
He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
Yeah.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I
I
understand.
mean, you still need a trial, you bellend.
But you can brighten up a little.
Yeah, oh my god, I agree, right?
So, shall we get going?
All right,
Yes.
let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind.
You don't get arrested on your own terms, you fanny.
Hey!
Thank you.
I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup.
You're under arrest.
Oh, thank fuck.
You're given a trial in front of your
8 hours too late.
And your punishment will follow.
Hey, Seffi, are you looking at Smooth? You looking at Smooth? You don't understand who he is? She doesn't know who he is. My last cigarette. Well done. Hey, baby. Hi, baby. You've taken a peek at Lil Smooth. Yeah? She's cute. She seems to be herself at the moment.
I know, but we have to do something. Are you fucking kidding me?
When is this thing happening?
Are we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to...
I brought him in, boys.
The Crooked Man.
Why are Beauty and the Beast here? Why are all these people here?
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place. And after what happened with Mary...
Well, he didn't make it easy.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. He's here.
She's on her tree.
We can talk
She's
about
looking
it
at Smooth. She's sizing him
Well,
up.
Sheriff, I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know, I'm just glad you made it back.
You're sizing him up. You don't trust him.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
What do you have to say for
Where
yourself?
the fuck do you get off? You think you have the right to just do this to people? You're a
Hey,
fucking
no,
crook.
we're gonna give him a trial.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank
Kill
you all for
Sephi,
coming here
kill.
on such short
Go on,
notice.
get him.
I know normally we
She's like
schedule a
really
formal
peeking at
hearing,
him.
but
She's like
considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible.
trying to understand what he is,
The
what he
crooked man is
does.
charged with the
Is that your
murder
friend?
of
Is that your new friend?
Informed your sheriff. It was Mr. Georgie Porge who killed those women.
Yeah, I
not
could kill him.
me.
Yeah.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
It would only let me kill him or leave him to die. Like, it wouldn't give me another option.
Still out there?
I sincerely hope not.
Georgie paid for what he did. In the end, there was a fight, and he bled out from his wounds. It's over.
So he's dead? That's what you're saying?
I can't believe it was him. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything.
Oh, thank you,
We'll
Snow
deal
White.
with it later, but right now you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for. And
I was
don't.
told I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the charges.
What other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of
Yeah,
my
let
rights,
me
Miss White.
finish.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Sophie!
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
Hello.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding
She's
and
out.
providing
She's playing.
monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
I won't interrupt.
Now,
I
is
like
there anything
process.
you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
I know you're responsible. You've been behind all of this from the beginning. So cut the shit.
We all know who you are. We know what
Bigby
you've
had
done.
cuffs and
up
it took him 5
already.
seasons to use them. Yeah.
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its
Why is the
citizens.
witch here?
These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which
Oh,
your
whoa,
body will be
whoa. We got the
committed
death
to
penalty?
Where it fucking belongs.
No!
But we promised you a
God,
chance
what's
to
wrong with
defend
this people?
yourself.
This
I won't
primitive.
rob you of that right.
What the
You
fuck?
really want
This
to
is
Where are we
not
fucking-
justice. If we're
back to the
ever
Stone
going to
Age.
pull ourselves
Hi,
together
Sephi.
and make
Come on
something
in.
of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets.
Scoop.
We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve
Come
it.
on in. Ah. Scoop.
This is ridiculous.
Scoop. Coming in. Ugh.
You have the floor.
Scoop.
Thank you, Miss White. You've
come
all
in.
met Georgie.
Come in, my little
I
Scoop.
don't have to tell you what kind of
I
person
can't
he
reach you. Oh, let's
He
have a
was a
cuddle.
total scoundrel.
You're out.
Lacking in any sort of moral fiber.
Oh.
I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. Promised to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna get to your point or what?
Ritual execution.
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on
Georgie
my behalf.
Porgy. Oh my god, it's Georgie
His
Porgy.
business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees.
She's back.
I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened. Maybe
I'm not
I
gonna say
should have
anything.
kept an eye on him. But can you really blame me for what happened?
Of course
Yes.
we can.
Thank
Any
you.
of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your
Yeah,
question.
so
I was
what?
willing to cooperate.
helpful isn't the word I would use.
My comrades are another matter. And I'm sorry for the
Oh my
predicament.
god,
it's put
like,
you in.
yeah,
They
you
get a
you
bit
you
carried away
cooperated.
sometimes,
Oh,
it's
let's
true.
just
Loyalty.
let's just wipe your slate clean.
They do it because
You're
they want
so
to protect
soft.
me, as
You're
I
so so
protected them.
squidgy.
You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything.
My name is
Might
Seth.
even give up an innocent man just to save someone.
I think you're done talking.
What are you afraid of? Why not let an old man say his piece?
You can
Let me
go.
explain this to you.
Go
My
on.
employees just
Not with those
asked
claws.
hired help. They see some of them are here Monday. They are not.
This is now Seth's stream.
They are all
She's
part
really
of the
interested in Smooth. She can't stop looking at him.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted that any of those girls wanted their
Come and
lives
get
like
her?
that?
You wanna come and get her?
Sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that...
Seth, you're obstructing a murder investigation. Do you wanna come and get Seth?
Right, and you kept them in debt so they
Smooth's
couldn't
too
leave.
shy.
Yeah, that's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm something...
So, welcome back from Dinner Scopes. What soup did you have?
When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
You're a loan shark.
Yes, but...
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really?
I don't understand why this guy's gonna just sit here and argue his innocence.
Common. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway.
Peanut butter sandwich
Nowhere else
soup.
to turn.
Oh,
She
delicious.
came to me for help. And
My
what
mouth
did I do for
waters.
you?
You got my tree back.
I
Oh, wow.
got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Oh my god.
Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
You got into some heavy plot shit, but it took a
You
while.
can lie to yourself, but you can't
Nice.
lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a crooked man.
This is weird.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection.
We didn't get you into this situation. He did.
The crooked man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life.
There are some clearly some
And he would take that weak
insane like systemic problems in the woodlands.
Cared about your money.
There's clearly like a huge wealth gap and people can't afford to scrape by, and most of the people we spoke to had like multiple jobs. So
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
yeah, I didn't burn your tree. Sounds like capitalism to me. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, he exploited these people because they were really poor and they were struggling to get by. He has all the money and the power and the control.
These accusations are completely unfounded.
I mean, I don't want to give him the death penalty, but the game won't let me put him in prison.
Georgie
We got dimeritium shackles or anything?
Bigby got a confession.
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister.
Oh my god, I can't believe you didn't record the confession, you
Wait if Bigby weren't
peanut!
the one of whom Georgie spoke, especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
You won't be able to talk your way out of this, Crooked Man.
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Why didn't you record? Oh my
Maybe
god.
he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this.
Get a fucking tape recorder.
Of course it's
We don't need to give him the
This
death
man's
penalty.
tormented all of you. For
Lower the sentence.
Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course, yes. You're responsible.
Well, by that logic, Miss White should be on trial for Tweedledum's murder, since you know Bigby works for her.
That's...
He killed a man.
That don't make him a murderer.
He did attack me.
For fuck's sake. Killing someone who's trying to kill you is
They were
hardly...
there to retrieve Crane. You didn't need to escalate things.
Me? It was them. And who sent those
He
two
shot me with a
freaks
shotgun.
anyway?
Bigby and I have already
He shot me with a
discussed
shotgun.
his behavior that night. We're handling it
Now, where
internally.
have I heard that before? How
He shot
about
me with a
you
shotgun.
The poor woodsman when he was in your custody. He was beaten to mashed apples while under your...
Oh my god, I punched him once and they counted it as like a rough. I punched him once.
Let that go.
You're the one on trial here. Don't try to turn this around on us.
Besides, Crane was
This
still
game's
Deputy
logic
Mayor
is
when that happened.
mental.
Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for mine.
This is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own crimes.
This isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain
here.
level of privilege should be afforded to...
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise?
Your name
of
is
more?
literally the Crooked Man.
Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you?
Have you seen my apartment? Have you seen my apartment?
Stupid to command your own destiny. Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks?
Who will pay your rent?
Who
Oh
will
my god,
protect
what?
you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby?
Yeah.
Miss White?
We got shot with a shotgun. We got told that if we took another shot, we would have died.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance.
Who are you gonna trust, the police or me? Mr. Crime's bad man. Yeah. I just like, who's gonna pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Like, what's gonna happen next month when you're on the verge of eviction?
She has something to say, and we're gonna listen.
Who's
Go right
gonna, you know, you just gonna pay everybody's rent every month?
Don't
And then what?
remember me.
Extort it back?
I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it.
Her
because
eyebrows
of
are
these
very
damn
close together.
ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Yeah.
Did you kill her?
Well, the thing is, it's like capitalists versus police, but he's also...
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian killed herself back at the pudding.
But there also is that element of murder.
I don't think...
Because I mean, like, Bigby's been a shit police officer. He shouldn't have this job.
Okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
We know what happened.
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never
You are
done
winning the
anything
crowd.
without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Let's get some testimonies. This legal system is a rap battle. There's not even there's not even pews, man. There's not even a well. You know, the judicial well. What? There's no well. Oh, there is a well.
That's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's
Just put him in prison.
for what he did.
Listen to yourselves.
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat.
Yeah, that's exactly why you can't take advantage of them.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, Crooked Man. You had your chance.
You're literally addressing him as Crooked Man.
Well done, then.
Thank you.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody.
Speaking some
We can
sense, which...
imprison him. Lock him up forever.
Perfect.
Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
Perfect. Yes, let's do
How
that.
can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help.
What do you mean? How can you be?
That's not good enough.
There will be more if he
Oh,
doesn't
smooth.
stop.
How can we be sure he won't escape? I don't know. Make a good prison.
Everyone, listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
I know, but
Someone
if there's a
needs to make
magical
decision.
world, then
I hope you aren't suggesting your
if there's a magical world, then
Do you really think
there's
that's going
clearly going to be like ways to keep magic,
Nobody
you know,
can agree
down,
on
right?
anything.
There's clearly going to be like
What
kryptonite.
about him? He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay, I'm going to imprison him
sure?
forever.
This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just do what you think
Prison.
is right.
Prison. It's going to give me two choices, isn't it?
Yes, Sheriff.
Prison.
Everyone, I'm
Not this way.
Oh. It doesn't matter what I picked, does it? It doesn't matter what I picked. He's gonna go down the well anyway. They didn't budget for 3 different endings. He didn't budget for a few different endings, okay? So we're not going to prison, are we?
I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try
Lock him
to
up.
sleep.
Lock him up. Lock him up. Go.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What he's
serious.
done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Oh yeah, we got it.
All right.
Oh, finally.
Do it.
God, this has been a very stressful, like, 9 hours. Smooth just went. What does he mean? Nobody knows. Yes, Ted. Yes. God, I'm glad that they didn't let me think I'd made a decision and then just make him go down the wishing well anyway. Fucking crazy, man. Yeah. He's a bird now. That doesn't seem effective.
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Hey, Seffi. Turn him into a goldfish.
Let's just call it even.
Hey, Sheriff. Are you gonna come see the truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay. Great.
This fucking line.
Yeah. Look at all these people I maimed.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this.
Excuse me?
We'll talk later, okay?
She's trying to get into her advent calendar. I didn't get an advent calendar this year. Or last year.
You're late.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Oh, Ted. Colin. Take your beers. Oh, Seffi's watching Smooth again. She must think he's a strange predator. She's afraid. I think she wants to make friends, but she doesn't know how. I feel that.
I'm going. Jesus.
Why are we making people go and live on a farm? This world is
Carry
fucking
me,
weird.
For fuck's sake, I don't give a shit.
She is very socially awkward.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day.
I can't believe like you can't
Just go grab
I can't believe
would
that
you?
you can't live in this society without a glamour, but you have to pay for a glamour, and glamours are really expensive, and it doesn't seem like they last permanently.
You promised me I'll get
It's
you
health
on a
insurance.
chance.
Oh my god, it's a
But Miss
metaphor
White
for health
said I had to
insurance,
go up
and
to
the
the
farm
damn
is
farm
them
anyway.
dying.
Wait, Sheriff Bigby, I have something.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
I've got lots of money. I can give you money.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so...
It's so weird that that's Clementine's
you
voice.
could bring it to her?
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
Wow.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
Clem's a frog.
We're about ready to
No! I'm in mourning. Look at his little backpack.
Ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
I have money. I can give you a glamour. I've saved up.
Do we have to go? I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
I can't not. I can give you some money.
But look on the bright side, okay?
I guess I missed my chance. I should have done it ages ago.
And a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Monday seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, I'm
Careful, Seffy.
Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all set.
Bye, Mr. Wolf.
Bye, Clementine.
Hey,
Clementoad.
Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
I don't know. He must have run off.
Bullshit.
Grandmaster Librarian. Tight.
Saying goodbye.
Hello, Seth. Bullfrog. It's the Little Mermaid. Goodbye, frog child. Infant frog. If I cared enough to play this game again, I'd save you.
Hi.
I kept getting opportunities to take money from things.
Yeah.
And I always wondered what the money was supposed to be for in the end. And I just kept saving it, assuming that I'd need it at some point.
It's like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Listen, I came here because I have to tell you something.
What's up?
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo,
Smooth, come and get
dirt on
Sophie.
one of the crooked man's allies.
Come and get
He
Sophie.
found out.
She wants to hang out.
I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place.
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the crooked man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything.
Welcome back,
I
Melanie.
begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the crooked man. But then... Oh, God.
Not allowed. Oh. But it's okay.
I don't know what happened. But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason.
Treason.
And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait. So Georgie told you all this? Not the crooked man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
Oh man.
But it
Oops.
wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the crooked man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality.
Technicality?
Especially after...
Like eyewitness accounts?
That night, after Faith...
Well, I mean, he's in prison now,
tried
so...
to warn Lily.
He was still a bad
Her
man.
scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do.
Perjury exists.
I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
I walked her over here.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The crooked man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade.
I think everybody in this game is a dick.
I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us.
I'm sorry, Narissa. I'm sorry that's what it took to get me to pay attention.
It'll be different now. You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you.
What meetings do I have tomorrow?
Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
2:30 p.m. Oh man, I have to share some research that I did.
Look, Bigby.
I haven't compiled it into a PowerPoint. Fuck.
Maybe they don't want to.
I guess so, Will.
Without you, none of
Oh,
this
nice
would
one, Shekel.
happen. You listened when no one else would. You protected your friends, no matter the cost. You brought justice to this town, finally. Because you brought the crooked man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Thanks.
You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the crooked man, it was you. You've changed this place.
Narissa will remember that. That you paused and waited for her to keep talking.
Town wouldn't be the same without you. You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Hairy though.
I need to tell you something.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I want to know what I want to know what the thing is.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
What? What have I missed? You and 31% of players left Georgie to die. You and 89% of players brought him back alive. You and 47% of players chose to imprison. You and 98.5% of players decided to accept TJ's gift. You and 8% of players stayed silent. Well, I just didn't really know what to say, did I? I don't really understand what happened there. What was weird about her? What did he realise? The other wolf among us. Weird. I actually don't remember. Yeah, I reckon I'm going to have to do a bit of Googling later. Well, the thing is, we've got a couple fables left. It'll probably take maybe an hour to collect them. Problem is that I need to be up early for this meeting I've got tomorrow so that I can actually do the preparation that I was supposed to do last week. Hello, Sif. So I don't think I can afford to do an extra hour of this in lieu of that. But the thing is, we've only got an extra hour to do, so if we finish any of the other things early, this week, we can slap an extra hour on at the end and just get this platinum a little bit late. It's a shame that my internet cut out yesterday at midnight. We could have gotten a lot more done, but we didn't, so unfortunately. Oh, what's a winter wolf? Oh. Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs. But he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Wow. Tried to care for the cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby. He was often teased by his older brothers. Oh my god, Bigby's got brothers. Certain Mayo games should give us enough time. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. He was too small. He vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father. Weird. He's got beef with the North Wind. That's a daddy issue. Okay, well. Tomorrow we've got more fun. I won't specify what kind of fun, but it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, it was good to get at least, you know, the main story of this game done. Oh no, fun. Fub. But yeah, thanks for coming along, guys. I will post the next poem in the morning. If you enjoyed the stream, please consider giving me a follow. But otherwise, I am going to head to bed for tonight and get some work done and be fresh in the morning. Thanks for coming along, guys. You sleep tight. Bye.